What if something in the ocean is watching us? New footage from the Mariana Trench, deeper than Everest is tall, has surfaced, capturing eerie movements and structures that defy explanation. One shape looks crafted, not born. Oh, a shipwreck frozen mid-fall. A predator that strikes without warning. Scientists are stunned. Divers remain silent. But what secrets does this silent footage whisper from the deep? Let's explore. During one of their dives, scientists encountered a mysterious deep-sea creature that defied easy identification. Its unusual features, including a large head and wide mouth, gave it an appearance reminiscent of science fiction concepts as it drifted gently with the ocean currents. Despite its striking look, the creature appeared to be non-aggressive, calmly floating through the deep. Researchers continue to speculate about its identity and ecological role, highlighting the vast number of strange and yet-to-be-discovered species inhabiting the ocean's unexplored depths. But just when scientists thought they'd seen the strangest life form down there, something even more haunting came into view. A diver came across the remnants of an aircraft scattered across the seabed. Much of the cabin remained preserved, offering a solemn glimpse into a historic aviation incident. The crash claimed many lives, standing as a somber reminder of the event that took place years ago. The diver's discovery not only brings renewed attention to the accident but also highlights the many untold stories hidden beneath the waves. While that crash tells a tragic tale of technology and fate, another story reveals how humans are choosing to rest in the deep by design. Researchers have created an underwater memorial reef by turning cremated remains into part of an artificial ecosystem. It now covers about 1 acre and holds the ashes of around 1,000 people. Visitors say it's a powerful and emotional place. The project may expand to 16 acres and honor over 250,000 individuals. It offers a new way to reflect on life, death, and remembrance. What do you think of this unique tribute? If you had a sub that could dive to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, what would you want to find down there? Comment and chat with me. From honoring the past to discovering the unknown, what do you make of this next mysterious sea dweller? While heading out to sea, fishermen encountered a peculiar marine animal that caught their attention. At first glance, it resembled a sea star, but its exact classification remained unclear. Some observers described it as unusual or otherworldly in appearance, though it may have simply emerged from deeper ocean regions. Its strange features and behavior sparked curiosity and reminded us how much there is still to discover beneath the waves. That wasn't the only oddity to spark debate. What scientists saw next made them question if life in the deep is more alien than we think. Scientists have discovered a strange deep-sea creature with features that resemble something from science fiction. It has tiny glowing eyes that stand out in the dark and short, stubby arms beneath them. Because of its unusual look, researchers gave it a playful nickname inspired by fictional characters. This creature offers a rare glimpse into the mysteries of life in the deep ocean. But if you think that was bizarre, wait until you meet a juvenile eel with a trick straight out of a monster movie. The eel has a unique inflatable mouth that expands significantly when it detects larger prey nearby. Its pouch-like mouth can grow to an impressive size. Surprisingly, this is only a juvenile, already demonstrating its ability to escape quickly, leaving observers both impressed and curious about its adaptability and unusual appearance. And it didn't stop there. A breakthrough in robotics just pushed our eyes deeper into the abyss, where even more surprises were waiting. Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. The Chilean government recently introduced an advanced robot designed for underwater exploration. This innovative machine can dive to depths of over 14,000 feet. During its first mission, it made a fascinating discovery, encountering a wide variety of deep-sea organisms, from tiny creatures to larger species. Among the unusual animals observed were a sea toad with a unique appearance and a squid that released ink as the robot approached. These findings reveal the rich biodiversity of the ocean's depths and have sparked excitement among scientists. Among those surprises, a jellyfish so elegantly eerie, you'll wonder if it's nature or a sci-fi illusion. This jellyfish looks as if it could appear on a runway, highlighting the remarkable beauty of deep-sea life. Known as the phantom jellyfish, it was observed approximately 3,000 feet below the surface. Though rarely seen on camera, this species is large, with a bell nearly 3.3 feet wide and tentacles that can extend up to 33 feet. Since its identification in 1899, scientists have recorded fewer than 100 sightings. Each appearance continues to captivate researchers and highlight the mysterious nature of deep ocean ecosystems. But not all wonders are biological. In the freezing waters of Antarctica, a ship's ghost returned to us, intact and unforgettable. A century after its sinking, researchers made a significant discovery beneath the icy waters of Antarctica. They located the Endurance, a ship that sank during an expedition, remarkably well preserved in its frozen resting place. The ship's name was still visible, and the stairways remained intact, creating a striking and memorable scene. The frigid conditions of the Antarctic Ocean helped protect this historical vessel, preserving it through time. This important find highlights both the ship's enduring legacy and the ocean's powerful ability to safeguard the past. From icy wrecks to living jewels, the ocean continues to amaze. And this next creature is as beautiful as it is mysterious. In the depths of the ocean, scientists recorded rare footage of a unique species known as the pearl octopus. The Ambiri research team conducted 14 dives over 3 years to study this occurrence. From a distance, the octopuses resembled pearls scattered along the seafloor. Researchers were initially puzzled by the large number of these creatures gathered in one area. After careful study, they found that the warmth from nearby hydrothermal springs created ideal conditions, attracting this unusual species to the site. Rare footage like that doesn't come easy, unless you're brave enough to dive where almost no human has gone before. The Mariana Trench is the site of one of the deepest human dives ever recorded. Explorer Victor Vescovo descended over 35,000 feet into Challenger Deep. He set a record for the deepest solo dive and completed 5 dives, each lasting around 12 hours. On 4 of those, he reached Challenger Deep. During the mission, he discovered 5 previously unknown species and even observed a plastic bag on the ocean floor, evidence that pollution extends to the most remote parts of our planet. The trench is not lifeless, but the deeper we go, the stranger it gets. Like this shrimp with glowing skin and a 1-foot antenna. What could it be sensing? Researchers observed a shrimp that emitted a faint bioluminescent glow and moved unusually. Even more intriguing, the shrimp had an antenna measuring nearly 1 foot in length. Scientists were surprised by how different this deep-sea species is compared to others. What adaptations help it survive in such a harsh environment? The mystery continues to spark scientific interest. Ancient ships aren't the only things hiding down there. Some carry legends and bones. The Swedish warship Mars was one of the largest vessels of its era. It sank during the Northern Wars in the 16th century, with an estimated loss of approximately 800 lives. For over 400 years, the ship's location remained unknown. In 2011, divers discovered the wreck in remarkably preserved condition. Many details, including the ship's armaments and the royal coat of arms, were still visible, offering insights into its historical significance. Divers also recovered several silver coins, each estimated to hold significant value. Experts believe there may be tens of thousands more on board. The expedition also uncovered human remains, offering a solemn reminder of the crew who perished with the ship. But where there are wrecks, there are also monsters. And this next one had scientists rethinking everything they knew about deep-sea predators. Researchers recently observed a large squid deep in the ocean, measuring up to 40 feet in length. This was not a typical encounter. The squid displayed active behaviors that surprised the team. Previously, scientists believed this species used passive methods, like dragging its tentacles, to attract prey. However, new footage suggests it may engage in more direct hunting strategies. Its movements and interactions with the environment point to a more dynamic approach to feeding. These findings are prompting scientists to revisit their understanding of squid behavior and explore the complex traits of these fascinating creatures. If one legend could rise again from the deep, could another follow? That's exactly what happened when the Titanic made its return to view. Scientists examined an ancient wreck that, upon closer inspection, was confirmed to be the Titanic. Although microbial activity had affected much of the site, several details still pointed to the ship's historical significance and former grandeur. The wreck serves as a lasting marker of the events surrounding its sinking, preserving the legacy of a vessel once seen as a symbol of luxury and innovation. Decades later, the Titanic continues to fascinate those interested in maritime history. Yet even wrecks fade compared to the living enigmas that shape-shift in the shadows. Meet one such marvel next. Researchers were fascinated by a jellyfish discovered in the deep ocean. This unusual creature defied typical jellyfish behavior, showing a distinct form and movement. Instead of the usual pulsating motion, it remained still in the water, appearing to wait for prey. Nicknamed the Shapeshifter, it changes form as it drifts through the sea, revealing the remarkable adaptability of deep-sea life. If the ocean gave you chills today, give this video a like to keep the exploration going. And if you think the deep has no memory, think again. One shipwreck holds chilling stories from one of history's darkest chapters. Recent findings have revealed a significant discovery: the wreck of a warship that sank approximately 50 years ago. The ship had 116 crew members, and only 2 survivors are known today. These individuals participated in a virtual tour of the site, reflecting on their experiences. During the tour, they discussed a series of events and decisions that contributed to the ship's sinking. Their accounts serve as a powerful reminder of the human stories behind maritime history. But not all wrecks are tales of war. Some guard long-lost fortunes until now. Decades ago, the SS Central America was a large steamboat transporting approximately 10,000 pounds of gold. When it sank in 1857, the ship and its valuable cargo disappeared beneath the ocean, long presumed lost. More than a century later, a small exploration company located the wreck and recovered nearly $150 million worth of gold. Despite facing legal challenges, they secured rights to about 92% of the recovery. This significant find reflects the persistence of maritime explorers and the historical intrigue surrounding shipwreck discoveries. Still, the true riches of the deep might not be gold, but life. Microscopic, resilient, and like nothing seen before. In 2012, a deep-sea researcher explored the ocean's most extreme depths and was surprised by the life forms thriving in such harsh conditions. At a depth of around 35,000 feet, he discovered a variety of unusual microorganisms. Despite the absence of sunlight, These resilient organisms survive by using chemical reactions, a process known as chemosynthesis, rather than relying on sunlight like traditional photosynthesis. This discovery expands our understanding of life's adaptability in some of the planet's most extreme environments. Could the chemistry of the ocean itself be changing? One mysterious form of oxygen might hold the key. Contrary to previous beliefs, scientists have discovered that the deep sea may contain trace amounts of oxygen. Researchers found an abundance of rocks rich in metallic deposits, known as polymetallic nodules, in these depths. Alongside these findings, they also detected what some describe as dark oxygen in the surrounding water. This phenomenon may be linked to chemical interactions involving the rocks, possibly through electrochemical processes, though the exact mechanisms are still under investigation. The discovery has sparked renewed interest in deep-sea chemistry and its role in shaping underwater ecosystems. And just when we thought life couldn't exist under such pressure, nature handed us a shocking exception. Scientists once believed amphipods couldn't survive in the deep ocean because the intense pressure dissolves calcium carbonate, which forms their shells. However, at depths of around 36,000 feet, researchers found amphipods with intact exoskeletons. These organisms absorb aluminum from their environment to reinforce their shells. They not only survive under extreme conditions but also play a role in cleaning the seafloor and breaking down materials like wood. Creatures of the deep don't just survive, they sometimes put on a show. Meet the fascinating sea cucumber, a creature known for its unique movements. Belonging to the Holothuridae family, it has been observed drifting gracefully through the deep ocean. While the purpose of this behavior is still unknown, studying it remains difficult due to the sea cucumber's remote habitat. Stunning footage reveals its elegant motion, offering rare insight into deep-sea life. This graceful movement continues to inspire curiosity among researchers and viewers alike. But the ocean floor held even more surprises in store, dozens of them never seen before by human eyes. A research team explored an uncharted part of the ocean and made exciting discoveries. They found over 100 previously unknown species and observed some familiar ones living at unexpected depths. One standout was the sea pig, a sea cucumber with short legs and a snout-like tuft, resembling a plush toy. This strange yet charming creature highlights the surprising diversity of deep-sea life. What else might we find in waters colder and darker than imagination allows? The next discovery offers a hint. Deep in the Southern Ocean, at a depth of about 6,500 feet, scientists encountered a variety of remarkable marine life. Among the findings was a large octopus moving gracefully through the water. They also observed a dense colony of crabs active in this remote environment. Researchers believe this area may contain even more yet to be identified species, both familiar and new, fueling interest in further exploration beneath the icy waters. Yet one found glowed in defiance of the dark, a soft purple light that left experts baffled. A group of researchers discovered a glowing organism in the dark depths of the ocean. It emitted a soft purple light that appeared to attract nearby marine life. Initially thought to be a sea slug, experts later identified it as a type of sea snail. This unusual find raised new questions about its biology and behavior, adding to the growing list of deep-sea mysteries. But the showstopper? A sea serpent so massive and rare, it practically swims out of myth. An oarfish was recently spotted near the shoreline, measuring around 12 feet long. The largest recorded in this region stretched approximately 23 feet and reportedly required 16 people to handle. In 1996, a group of Navy SEALs found a 23-foot oarfish washed ashore in Coronado. Although this recent sighting was smaller, oarfish can grow up to 30 feet in length. Scientists continue to study why these rarely seen deep-sea creatures occasionally surface, especially along the California coast. And beneath the oarfish's domain, a quiet snowfall nourishes the hidden world below. Antarctica remains one of the world's least explored environments, with vast regions still uncharted. This footage from the ocean floor highlights several notable observations. While diving nearly 6,500 feet below the surface, researchers were among the first to document life in the Antarctic Ocean. They observed numerous krill inhabiting the area. One key finding was the presence of marine snow, a critical food source that drifts down from the surface. Researchers noted that the marine snow here appeared denser than in many other regions, indicating unique ecological conditions. Subscribe for more science, secrets, and sea creatures you've never seen before, because we're just scratching the ocean's surface. Sometimes, it's the smallest stories that offer the biggest insights. Watch this next moment closely. At first glance, this scene may not seem significant, but a closer look reveals a small sea anemone feeding on organic material that has settled on the ocean floor. The muddy depths are typically cold, dark, and low in nutrients. However, roughly once a decade, a substantial amount of food reaches the deep seabed. When that occurs, anemones remain stationary and take advantage of the detritus spread across the seafloor. Scientists suggest that such rare events may lead to population increases among deep-sea anemones. From the ocean floor to an ancient lake, strange lights and stranger creatures continue to appear. Lake Baikal is a unique ecosystem, home to more than 2,000 species found nowhere else. During a fishing trip to this remarkable lake, a group of fishermen reported seeing an unusual blue light at the water's surface during the night. Footage captured the light briefly moving before disappearing. Some experts suggest the light may be linked to an unidentified natural phenomenon or a rarely observed species native to the lake. While its exact source remains unknown, the event highlights the many unexplored mysteries of Lake Baikal's ecosystem. And finally, from deep mystery to unexpected treasure, a diver stumbles upon something beyond his wildest dreams. Few people can say they've discovered something valuable while diving in the ocean, but this individual had a rare experience. While out at sea with friends, he came across what appeared to be a sunken Spanish ship linked to historical accounts of lost artifacts. While searching the seabed, he found gold coins and chains later valued at over $1 million. This rare discovery highlights the unexpected finds that can emerge from underwater exploration and offers a glimpse into maritime history. Which deep-sea discovery left you speechless, the glowing orb, the hunting squid, or the trench statues? Drop your theory in the comments with Trench Truth. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.